Let's see. Cool. It works. Okay. Great. Now I can get back to working. Amazing. Cool. How do I know if someone messages? Oh well. Is there a way to keep the messages on there? Community moderation. Amazing. I don't know if anyone can hear me. I just put music on because I have to work. And if you guys want to chat, go for it. Also can't tell how loud this is. So if it's like blaring loud, let me know. Feeling okay. Hi. Hope you're doing good. What's this? I have no idea what double tapped means. I don't really go live, but hi. How's everybody doing? Also, can anyone hear me? That's what my biggest concern is, because last time I went live, I'm pretty sure no one heard me. I feel like how do I change? Whatever this is. Can't tell. Okay. You can edit. A 49-second short. Ugh. Sorry, I'm learning how to live stream. And there's buttons on the side that I have no idea what they do. Oh, Q&A. Maybe I do this. Okay. Okay, let's do that. Let's do that. I still don't know what that is. What is this? Holy shit. How freaking crazy. Sorry. Oh, this is what I look like if I had an even face. I don't know about that. Does that make me look cross-eyed? Okay. Very interesting. What is this? No. Okay. Sorry. Just figuring this. I don't know if that works either. What the hell? Ooh. Should I exit this? It's so funny. Okay. Let me see. Girl, what the heck? was that? I think the issue is that since you were gone so long, a lot of people either don't really know you or forgot what you're into. Oh, honestly, I don't know what to say on live stream. I kind of just did it because I know I'm sitting here, so that's fine. And I don't. I'm just working. I don't even know what I'm into at this point. I did try the drums out over the weekend. That was fun. I do boxing and rock climbing, but I don't really post that on YouTube. I'm kind of just here for the hangs. I also don't expect people to talk to me on live. I don't know why. You know those like quiet YouTubes where they don't talk and they're just doing work and you're vibing together? That's kind of my ideal live situation. I think. I don't know. Okay. Sorry. 9 o'clock. Nebbiolo 2020. That bottle was like 120. Okay. Conterno. Actually, you know, I do have a question if people know how to do soldering. For this thing that I was filming, I was using my drone. And, you know, for some reason, I was looking at the screen and going like, oh, I'm gonna hit this tree. But because I'm not really good, like coordination wise, like I would say for video games and such, I hit the tree branch and it fell and an arm broke off. So I'm wondering if I solder it, because I got a new propeller. Is that what it's called? Yes. I just need to like cut it and then solder it. It's still attached, the arm, just like the arm part's broken, but do I need a special solder to conduct the electricity, or can I just use a soldering tool? If anybody knows that, how to solder, I guess, let me know, because I'm not sure. I guess I could Google this. You know what? I'll Google it. Don't worry about it. You don't have to answer my questions. Okay, what's this? Great work, y'all. And the hundred just delivered. And then I left. Okay. So funny. Gelson is so close. So cute. Oh my gosh. How's everybody's Easter? I forgot it was Easter. Cute. So cute. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. Sorry, my sister-in-law sent me photos of my niece and she's freaking adorable. She's kind of tall. So cute. Such a cutie pie. I think I did that. Did I license this? What did I license it under? I feel like this would be more entertaining if I did something, which I was gonna do, but honestly, if I do something, it's gonna distract me from working, which is not gonna be good for me. What am I? What is that thing? Are you working on any new projects? A couple. I'm working on. I have to edit I don't know if anybody lives in the Los Angeles region, but Bistro Nas, like an episode of that. And then I also I'm working Coachella this weekend, which I've never been to. So it's nice that I'm getting paid to go to Coachella because I love that. I don't want to pay. I also don't want to camp because I heard some stories that it's kind of crazy when you camp there. And I'm like hoping that I get a media pass so I can go backstage. That's it. That project. And then I filmed some comedy sketches with my friend yesterday. And I have to edit that. And they're pretty much just vertical format. That's about it. I also do flower arrangements now, so I just have to upload some of that stuff to Instagram. I don't know, it's like a lot of admin stuff. What are you up to today? There's like random things that come up on screen. And I don't know what they say. Is it more interesting if people nothing? I was watching the women's. Oh, that's incredible. Hell yeah. There was a game. No, maybe I was watching the news, but there was like a game yesterday, and there was a team I've never heard of, and it's an inappropriate word at the end, and the other word, and I was like, wait, is that a team or is that a school? And I found out it's a school, and I was like, that's really interesting. But yeah. What's his name is taking photos of them? David Saw for an article, which is incredible. Okay. What did homegirl say? Oh my goodness. I don't know what to eat today. My friend's also messaging me. My friend that I filmed stuff with yesterday, she's going to... Yeah, that's exactly their name. So I was watching that on whatever channel that was on, and I was like, is that like a code for something, or is that like a game? I thought it was a move, you know, like when you're doing soccer and you get nutmegged. I thought that was a code, and I was like, well, they don't have that, so would it be called game vagined? But who knows? It's not that. It's just the name of school. Very interesting. I love athletes. They're amazing. Sorry, I have to read stuff, but being an athlete is rough. You have to get past any like internal blocks you have. Insane. And you have to sweat a long time, and you gotta work out, all that stuff. Honestly, it's good for you, but being an athlete's oof. And playing on a team? Crazy. You have to tolerate other people? Insane. I've got this feeling you're gonna die early without any warning. Oh God, can you warn me? At least come and haunt me. Switch out the laundry. Cause me to question my reality. Cause I'd rather go crazy and not have you with me, than not have you with me, and block out the memories, like how you kissed my cheek. You told me 11:30. Little do you know, the scales are still tipping. Oh my God. They're tipping.
You're sleeping soundly while there's waterfalls running down my neck. You say you're immortal. I don't believe you. You're sleeping soundly while I figure out how I'm gonna bring you back to life. I've got this feeling we'll travel the whole world. You'll get big ideas and I will complete them. I can't help but notice there's such a difference in the way that you're moving, the way you're not looking, but you reassure me I'm your favorite idea.
My God.
The scales are still tipping, they're tipping, they're tipping, they're tipping. You're walking on water, I'm drowning in carpet. You're sleeping soundly while there's waterfalls running down my neck. You say we're immortal. I try to believe you, but you're sleeping soundly while I figure out how I'm gonna bring this back to.
Interesting
Don't turn
song.
out the light when I'm in the room. If you're good.
Okay. So interesting. Sorry, I'm like doing invoice stuff. Okay. Is anybody going to Coachella? I also don't know where anyone is at who's watching this live stream. Hi, Baba. What are you looking? What are you looking? Your armpit? Your little armpit? Okay. Um, oh, 30. Jeez. To 2 p.m. I probably will post more on YouTube. I just made a video last night. I filmed it. I didn't edit it yet. I have to figure out this invoice really quick, and then I'll edit it and post it. And then I don't know what to post. I don't know what the vibe is of the internet. I don't know what I'm good at. So if you have any suggestions, let me know. Because otherwise, it's going to be try on hauls. A vlog, maybe like funny stuff. I know I did cuss a lot when I was trying stuff on yesterday, so that might be a little what, too much? Who knows? I might have to bleep stuff out. I know they're super popular, but it's also like I don't know if I did try on hauls and left them up, like if it's suitable for work. Does that make sense? So I kind of have to figure out how to professionalize them. I don't know. I'm always like working and trying to figure out what is okay and what's not. Okay. I don't know if the sneaker stuff was okay, like good. I guess just posting more consistently is good, I guess. Yeah, I have done modeling. It's just really weird, you know what I mean? Like if all of a sudden at work. But I guess you're right, because I do have photos and bikinis on the IG. You might be right, you know, it might be kosher. You might be right. Okay, all right, I see you. I see you. Winding and grinding up on the floor. Yeah, makes sense. It's also interesting because when I watch other people and their try on hauls, I'm not like weirded out by it. But when it's me, I'm always like, oh my God, what am I doing? You know, it's very judgy. I am judging myself a little bit too much. First episode. Did that at 1 June. I should have this live stream over here so I don't look like I'm squinting, but I don't because I gotta use this. I think, wait. This music is very Bridgerton. Hi, Ahmed. Is it like being on a TV show or sketch and watching yourself while you feel weirded out editing it? Yeah, no, what's interesting when I'm on a TV show and stuff, like when I'm in movies, I don't feel weird because I'm in character. But when it's myself doing stuff, I'm like, ooh, you're rambling. Ooh, you're doing this. Ooh, because it's definitely more unscripted. It's unsupervised. It's like that. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. I like, how do I say? I guess I like talking about what I'm wearing and reviewing it, that aspect. Because also when you're trying stuff on, like I had 20 something things I tried on yesterday and I was like, I'm over this. Halfway through I was like, I'm way over this. I'm tired. So it's also very draining. Yeah. But I do carry a camera around all the time. Like I have this DJI Action 4 that I like. And I also have this young thing. And I film quite a bit, but also day in the life of stuff is kind of like, hard for me to edit. Sorry, there's like clay on here because I do pottery. What the hell is that? It's like B-mix or something. But when you're filming, it's 1,000% more easier than when you're editing, if that makes sense. Because filming, you're just starting the camera and you're just like on a ramble and you're just like, blah, blah, blah. But then later you have to go and watch it and you're like, girl, shut up. Why'd you say that much? What the heck are you doing? So I think it's also just being comfortable with watching myself be messy, which is fine. But it's also hard to tell what to edit out because you can't really tell what a waste of time is, if that makes sense. Like what I think is funny is completely different from what you think is funny. So when I'm running through stuff, I'm like, it's so funny. I'm so funny. And then, you could just be like, what the heck is going on? This is boring. This is so boring. She should just stop. So that's also it too. You know what I'm saying? You could just be watching it going like, not entertained. And I think the point is to entertain. So I think that's why a lot of people sometimes get a different editor, or they pre-plan what they're gonna do, and then they mentally do a shot list and then they do that. But I am not that way. I'm very like guerrilla style, in the moment. And then also I just talk a lot. So if I actually ended up doing vlogs, they would probably be like an hour long, which might be a little weird, might be a little problematic. Like I don't think anyone's gonna sit through an hour vlog. I'm also getting over my asthma allergy thing. Blah, blah, blah. I thought you were great in this game called Murder. What the heck? I can't believe you watched that. That's amazing. Thank you for watching that. That was so fun to film. I actually went to a screening for his next movie, Adam Sherman. I worked with Ron Perlman one day, actually, because his scenes were mostly with Vanessa Morano, and he was mostly alone or with like the model extras, right? So we had like two storylines, and ours was the B storyline, so it never really crossed over. We were just affecting his storyline separately. So never got to be in a scene with him like I wish I did, but he was on set, and it was during the scene, I'm gonna spoil it, where they're all in the circle and all the models like play that game and then they shoot each other. And I was on set, but I was trying on wardrobe. I wasn't acting, but he's so cool. He like walks around with his sides and he like smokes a cigar on set, and you're just like on the trailer trying on clothes, and then he's there and he's like, sup? Or like, hey. And I'm just like, hey, Ron, what's happening? He's a great guy. If you have been editing all these years, you probably can continue if you. Yeah, I mean, okay, so one of my jobs is I edit a podcast, and produce it. The thing is, they want me to use Premiere Pro, which I have a huge learning curve because in high school is where I learned Final Cut Pro. So that was hard. And I think I'm just going to, since we're not doing like the group editing anymore, whatever it's called, shared project, I think I'm just gonna go back to doing Final Cut Pro because it cuts the time in half and I can really zhuzh it up. Hi, Spacey Stellar Show. How are you? Was that translated? Ooh. Sorry. Well, that's cool. I don't know why it showed like a translator thing next to it. Yes. Ron Perlman's a legend, though. He's wonderful. I also think that he, like right after that, he did a commercial, and I think it was for EA Games or something. There's some things actors just do because it either sounds fun or you get paid well. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Amazing. I love that somebody is here in the chat to chat because I'm tired of talking. I'm just kidding. But what do you live stream? Spacey Stellar Show. If I click on you, does that mean I unlive? Like the live stops? I don't know how this works. This is like my second time doing it. Me drawing and just call me Space. Okay, Space. What kind of drawing do you do? Like acrylic or digital? Drawings for my channel and both in real life. Love that. That's amazing. Do you like doing, what is it called? Live? Still life? Or cartoon? It looks like, I can't even see what your little photo is. What's your photo? It looks like a cartoon because it's colorful. Do you like doing animation? Because that would be insane. I love animators. I work with a lot of animators. Great energy, good people. Just we transferred the whole HD. Am I a fan of sympathy or opera? Do you mean symphony? I do in real life drawing and online drawing. That's awesome. Sorry, I was looking at that. I like both. Because opera is pretty amazing. I saw a video of this guy. I'm using my phone to record, so I can't really show you. But this guy is incredible. He, should I do it? He's like using the huffing to make like this vibrato, which is insane. It is really cool. This is a playlist on Music Bed because I wanted something classical. I don't know why. This is called I Beethoven Piano I think it's called Sonata number 23. It's by the Königsberg Symphony. Very cool. I'm basically trying to live stream with free music. That sounds good. So that you're, I don't know, elevating your mind. I don't know what 440 frequency is, but you know, I heard that's good for you. And this is kind of serving 440. Maybe it's not, maybe it's 435, I don't know. But it's high up there. What is that? Feel like I took my ex to the Met once. I could tell she wasn't a big fan. Oh, that's so crazy. I will say, yeah, some people can't handle the opera. I went to a Chinese opera once, and it's interesting because like the guys and the girls will switch parts. So the men sing the female parts. I'm pretty sure because I was really, really young, I fell asleep during it. But recently I went to a play. No, it was a musical. It was like, what is that called? It was like Younger West Side Story at the Dorothy Theater. And that was really interesting. Yes? You want to talk about your opera experience? What do you think? Tell us. You want to sing? No? Okay. Meow. Meow, 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 meow. No? What are you doing? Okay, you can sleep there. This okay. DGBG. Ow. Ow, your nails. Ow. Ow. Okay, you can put your hand there. Thank you. Thank you for the licks. Thank you. Wow, thank you. I love that. Wow. You're a good boy. You're a good boy. What is that? Is that a smell of your treat? Yeah. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. What opera did you see at the Met? Because that's incredible. Ooh. Oh, if you saw La Boheme, that would be insane. I love La Boheme. Also, did you dress up? Because I feel like dressing up for the opera is so fun. I think Taryn and Tiffany, like the podcast, they went to the Metropolitan Opera and they got to they were dressed in historical gowns. Pretty amazing. That would be fun. Okay, some of these nights I did like all-nighters. The ring cycle? Oh, what did you wear? What is the ring cycle? I want to look that up. Met ring cycle. What's that? Plans a new ring with familiar. Dun, 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 dun. Whoa. For opera, 15-hour epic. It was 15 hours long. What? Really? How many intermissions is that? Hold on. What the? That's so fascinating. 13 years ago. Just kidding. Interesting. Okay. I was gonna say, I don't know if people can sing for 15 hours long. Why is the ring cycle so famous? Richard Wagner's Der Rings des Nibelungen is world famous for its unprecedented scale, lasting roughly 15 hours across 4 operas, and its revolutionary total artwork. So you basically went to a 3.5-hour production. That's incredible. Right? Because you only get a 1/4 of it. Oh, this is fucked up. Google. Why famous opera singer? Wait, what? What famous opera singer couldn't sing? Oh, yes. Florence Foster Jenkins. That's so funny. Reminds me of Meryl Streep. Falstaff opera at Dorothy Chin. Were you? I forgot what I was gonna say. Are you musically trained? Or are you? Ooh, hell yeah. What is this song? Sanguine. I want to do it, but my voice is shot right now. I sound raspy. It's really cool talking to somebody that also likes opera. You don't really see that too much in our generation. No, yeah, you see a lot of, I don't know what you see. What do you like doing? Personally, not going to. Does that make sense? See, I'll do opera at nighttime. Like if I had a good day, you know when you sing, I sing at the end of my day. Which is random, but that's okay. Also, this is not helping. This is a matcha with, I added espresso in it, so it's extra bad for my vocal cords. My bad. I can't do it. I really want to do it. Oh, damn it. Okay, we're not gonna try singing. June 18th. Oh, I really wish that. Okay. I'm a homebody, but I love cinema and I love to travel. That's nice. I'm not usually at home this often. This is like a very rare occurrence. I am usually out. But yeah. What was I looking up? Oh yes. I have to see my photos. photo. Actually, if I plug in on my hard drive, I can find it. Where's the last place you traveled to? Sorry, I thought I heard something. I look weird when I'm listening to things. I'm like I think last place I went was Australia and New Zealand last month. Liechtenstein. Yes. What did you do in Liechtenstein? I think I know about Liechtenstein because of GeoGuessr, which is random. 'Cause isn't it like in between, I think it's Switzerland and Austria or something, and it's like really small. Isn't it just like one street? Maybe I don't know what I think I know, but I think it's like a one street situation. It's not a one street situation. Yeah, very small, very small. That's amazing. What did you do in Liechtenstein? Yeah, I think it's the richest country in the world, right? Don't quote me, but that's what I heard. June 18th. Okay, I gotta figure out what the heck we filmed June 18th. This is June 25th. Okay, that's not helpful. It's. I checked all the historical sites. They even had tour sessions to meet the prince. That's interesting. Okay, what do you do when you meet the prince? What was the... Was it like over dinner or was it like a meet and greet situation? Did they tell you what it was like though? Or was it just like you just said hi? I don't know. That's right. They probably didn't tell you how the thing goes. They're probably like, would you like to meet him? It's very cool that you get to meet him though. Yeah, meet and greet. What do they have in Liechtenstein? Is it like... I was thinking skiing, but I don't know. Depends when you... what you did and when you went. Uh... Okay. Good Lord. Okay. I think I went... Did I go out to dinner on this day? Sorry, I have to like backtrack some stuff. And this is it. I feel like this is a really long live. I should probably stop doing it. Melbourne. Checked out Vaduz Castle and even... Oh, that's amazing. Hofkellerei, Liechtenstein. Wow. That's very beautiful. What a exceptional time. When was this? Like... recently? Oh, that's nice. That's incredible. Love that you got to hike. Especially the Alps. That's insane. Was it during the summer? I did not go to Switzerland. Sorry. I went to Australia and New Zealand. I have to go to the bathroom so badly, though. I'll be right back. I did a hike. I did this really tall hike in, what is it called? Queensland. And you go all the way to the top of the peak. And it's 4 hours. Or, I don't know. It's supposed to take 8 hours, somebody told me. But instead of hiking from the bottom of the mountain, you can take the gondola up. And then I started the hike. But the hike was it was like well, not that, but it was like this, and you're hiking, and then you have to stop, and then you're hiking a little bit, and then you're like stopping, and then you're crawling, and you're scrambling up. I didn't go to the Outback. I also didn't go to the Outback Steakhouse either. That's your food. Go get it. Bye. But yeah, no, went out. Did not go out back. I'm gonna use the restroom so quick. 1 second. I don't know how to pause. I'm gonna figure out how to pause on this, but I don't know how to. Ooh. Okay. What does this mean? End? Maybe I'll just like mute. In New Zealand, I did canyoning, which is interesting because you get to rappel, which I do a lot from rock climbing, and then you also you go in the canyon, but the canyon's filled with water, so you're kind of half floating, swimming, but also walking. And then there was jumping from cliffs, which was really fun, and zip lining. I feel like the zip lining didn't need to happen because, I don't know, I think that was just like a little thing they added. Because you zip line from one side of the canyon over, and then you go hike up a little, and then you just zip line back over. And I was like, well, we could have already been down in there, in the canyon, instead of ziplining. And I think I'm a little bitter from the ziplining because at the ends of the, what is it? At the end of the zip line, I tried to kick off of the cushion that was near a tree, but he said, as I was going, don't kick it, just hit it. But my foot was aiming at it, and then I kicked it, and then my foot was sore for like the rest of it. And I was like, this sounds stupid. I should have just like made my knee hit it or something. Oh well. Anyways, I didn't get injured, which was great. Okay, I did this. Ooh, So interesting. June 24th. Goodness gracious. If my life right now was a chapter title, what would it be called? Um, that's a good one. Sorry, he joined. I want to call it. There's like so many words. There's the in between, or the processing. But I don't know. I think it's or maybe it's Baby Steps by Olivia Dean. That's not a chapter title, but not sure. That's a good one. What would yours be called? Because I don't know. I mean, I guess, what would it maybe says? Hi, 1990. Oh, why would it be called Understanding? Okay, say hi to your friend. But you have to, like, look up. He's like, I didn't want to. You want to wave? Okay, we don't love that. You stay good? Yeah? Good, baby. Is that good? Okay. They're like both right here. Sandwiched. Exactly. Meow. Right there, baby steps. I'm in my own pair of safe hands. Is he in the making up? Right, left, baby steps. Oh, why would your chapter be called Understanding? I don't know if you heard me say that, but I asked. Okay, this, and then we filmed that. I picked Understanding because I feel like I'm finally starting to figure things out. Oh, I like that. I like that. I like that. I don't think mine was called The In-Between. I think mine was more called like Free Will. Like, unbothered. Or something like that. I think I'm more like, yeah, I see what you're saying. I think I'm in the spirit of figuring myself out and what I'm comfortable with, and then what I don't want to be around, if that makes sense. And also, it's okay to not be liked, but also it's okay to be happy when other people are not happy, because there's a lot of people that are not happy around you, and they do be complaining, and it's like, I can't control that, unfortunately. So I'm gonna go be happy over here, because what you're doing just pertains to yourself. So I don't know if that makes sense. Interesting. Oh, that's all more stuff. That's pretty cool. I think one of these like major things, what's something you believe now that your younger self would totally disagree with? Ooh. What's something I believe now that young thug Hannah would not agree with? I'm gonna say when I was younger. So I have level 1 quartermaster sommelier. So I drink wine for work and stuff like that, right? But growing up, you know the DARE program that's like, don't do drugs, don't do this, don't do that. I was very much in belief of this. So anytime we went out and my mom wanted like a margarita or something, I'm like, no, that's got alcohol in it. It's not good for you. Obviously, it's not good for you. But like, if she saw me drinking wine, like I do now, she'd probably be like, "What the fuck is going on here?" To the point that I did one time. My neighbor, I went to their house to have dinner, and they were drinking a glass of wine with their meal, which is totally normal. But I saw that and I pulled my friend aside, and I'm very young. I'm like 7 or something, and I was like, "Hey," like I was giving her an intervention. I was like, "Hey, girl, your parents are alcoholics. I'm so sorry to tell you this, but if they're drinking wine like this every night, your parents are alcoholics." And that was really fucked up. And I think, yeah, yeah. Mojitos are good. I like Negronis. I like martinis. If it's a tiki place, I'll definitely do like a mojito. Not a mojito, a Mai Tai or a pina colada. But like, I understand there is a fine line between drinking too much, and I'm learning my balance on that, because sometimes I'm like, ooh, might have drank too much. And yeah, I know people just like go out and party and stuff, but for being as internally introverted that I am, as opposed to how loud I am, I don't like drinking unless it's in public, because it gets me to talk to people more. Or if I'm around people I don't really like, I'll drink, and then that's like not a win-win situation, because then they think we're best friends, and I'm like, no, not really. I just like can't stand you, so I have to be extra nice in a weird way. Yeah, drink in moderation. I think I'm doing Interesting. Okay, June 30th. Crazy. Thank you. I appreciate that. I like to do voiceover work, so that might lean into it. And also, I work in hospitality, and yeah. I also like to make people feel comfortable. You know, when you like talk in a very warm tone, it's nice. What's something you've... Oh. I read bedtime stories if you want. I actually used to, instead of my mom telling me stories, I would tell my mom stories. What's something you've outgrown but still think about sometimes? Outgrown, I would say, is it fucked up to say people? Because I've outgrown people. And then you run into them sometimes and you're like, oh, hi. But also, not hello. Not here to stay and hang out. Because that, yeah. Ooh. This is gonna go 10 p.m. 10:15.
Look at how stunned he looks. Okay.
I was about to say, wait, what? What am I going on about? The reading? Stories? Or something else? What do I have? When I went to France last year, I bought these books from the side of the road. They had like this guy. It's not even on. He's on the side of the road, but he's like also on the side of the river, and it's gorgeous, and it's in Lyon. And I bought like the Prince book. I think it's called Prince Charming. You know, the kids book. And then I also bought one about horses, cheval. And then I also bought this as a coffee table read. But it's kind of, it's crusty. Like, I should wipe it. Like, I think I did wipe it when I brought it back. But that's a fun book. I don't know. I could read stuff. Let me know what you want me to read. It better not be one of those elf sex books, though. You know what I mean? That would be crazy. I'm trying to think of what I outgrew. Like, sometimes I don't outgrow things, though, you know? Sometimes you forget things, and then you're reminded of them, and you're like, oh, this is crazy. Forgot, you know? But outgrowing might just be like a mindset of some sort. Because I've outgrown many mindsets, I'll say. And you end up not caring so much about what other people think. I can speak French like a little bit. But about that, what is it? Outgrowing mindsets and stuff. Like, I used to care what people would think if I out loud said something back to them. But now I'm just like, I really could care less. So maybe something that happened this week. This girl at work is very confrontational. And this music is so epic. It's so funny. She she complains a lot. She's confrontational. She complains a lot, but she won't take responsibility for her own actions. Or she'll like say, ew, like, you're the ick, you're the problem. And so then at this point I was like, a couple people came up to me and were like, hey, just so you know, blah, blah, blah finds you annoying and hates you. And I was like, whoa, hate's a strong word. And they're like, yeah, well, this is just so you know, like, we're out playing pool at the end of the night for someone's birthday and she's not there. And I was like, wait, why hate me? That's crazy. I didn't do anything. And then I was like, you know what? Okay, I could care less. Fine. You know, she could hate me. But now I'm just like, I don't really need to interact with this person because it is a waste of my time if somebody already thinks that they don't like me. So whenever I see her at work, you know, you can get a wave, but I'm not going to talk to you for funsies just so you can go make fun of me to somebody else. And it was really weird because I do bring a lot of friends as guests and clients into work. And she went up to my friend and said, oh, Hana hates me. Blah, 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 blah. Hana hates me. And, you know, I don't know what the heck she said. But it was basically, she straight up told my friend, Hana hates me. And I was like, that is so crazy because I'm not in that. I just avoid you. And so my friend didn't tell me during that time because I just like went up to him, talked to him, visited with him, left, came back, chatted, came, you know, left. Obviously, she's not getting this energy because I'm like, you don't like me. You don't need me around. So the next day he calls me in the morning. He's like, hey, how are you doing? And I was like, I'm great. How are you? And he said, oh, I just remembered, you know, so funny yesterday I was telling my girlfriend that blah blah, so and so came up to me and was like, hey, Hana hates me. And I was like, this is so wild for somebody to just come up and tell me, especially when they know that we're friends. And I think, and then the context was he dropped something off, which was really nice dog food because his dog was disinterested in it. So I was like, oh, you know, my dog could eat this dog food because I had just ran out of dog food. And he was like, oh, I was going to give it to this person, but you should take it. That was the context of what happened, basically. The context was him saying, like, oh, I was going to give it to blah, 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 but since, you know, you ran out of dog food, here, take it. And so when she went up to him, she was like, Hana hates me. I don't know where that dog food went, but I never got it. And she was like, I don't know if she was waiting for him to like buy her a new bag of dog food or something, but it's so wild. Also, she just like her energy at work is wild. She tells people to call her mommy, and I'm like, I'm not doing that. And then I thought it was so weird when she came to work and called everybody sweetie, because I was like, who says sweetie unless it's like very, I don't know, demeaning. But yeah, so now she doesn't even talk to me. Well, I don't really talk back to her either. So she can't really call me sweetie. But it's okay. Yeah, I can't be around negative energy. It's okay because people will unveil themselves and things happen. Like, yeah. Am I allowed to talk more about this? I don't know. But yeah. I think at some point, people who work there started complaining about, no, people were coming in who were clients started complaining about her, and so it's just gonna figure itself out. I don't have to be in that mess. Does that make sense? Yeah. June 30th. Anyways, how's everybody in the chat? What have y'all been doing for funsies?
This is the trip.
11:30. Tired, overate. That's so funny. I need to eat. Thank you for the reminder. Ooh. So cute. No idea what I'm gonna eat. So cute. I don't know if I want this music that loud. I think, what do I want to make? I maybe make ramen or something. You're a huge foodie. What do you like to cook? What is it called? Sorry, I'm thinking about work. What do you like making? cuisine-wise. Because I think there are some dishes that are great to make, but it's not like you're gonna make that dish every day, you know what I mean? What's my favorite dish? Ah, la 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 la. I don't think I have a favorite dish. I do have favorite cuts of meat. Is that bizarre to say? I like lamb. That made my mouth water. I also like, what else do I like? I like sushi. I'm thinking of sushi, but I know, ooh. I'm in the mood right now for some ribeye. Yeah, ribeye sounds good. But I also like pho and stuff, so I think it just kind of depends. Lamb is so good. Lamb is great with wine. I don't know what I want. I want something with broth. Maybe like a congee would be good, because that's pretty nourishing with some mushrooms. Sounds pretty basic. Sounds really good though. There's some things that are very basic and is amazing. It is amazing. Elliot. How do I find this? People. Excuse me. What do you guys like doing? Like, what are your goals this year? For me, I'm writing a movie. Don't know if I'm supposed to put that out there. Oh, what's a memory? Why does this sound like a question for my password correction? Do you know what I'm talking about? It's like, what is your first memory? What was your first pet's name? Let's find Elliot. A memory that I think about. Man. Oh, June. Okay, just do that. I would say it's really nice. Sorry. I'm like seeing the sun go down outside the window and it's gorgeous. And you can hear my neighbors laughing. Very cute. What's my favorite movie? The Fifth Element, which is weird, but I like sci-fi. It's got romance, it's got comedy, it has aliens in it, it has food. That's why I like it. I like that it's such a big universe, if that makes sense. Obviously there's Star Wars and all of that, but I like that it's in one concise movie where I don't have to watch like a trilogy in one night. Because if it's trilogy based, I would say Lord of the Rings is pretty high up there, right? Because that's stunning. Resident Evil is cool. Maybe I just like Mila Jovovich a lot. What else is a great movie? holiday movies, Elf is incredible. And The Holiday and The Last Holiday. Love that. I think a couple months ago, I met the actors from The Holiday, Jude Law and what is his name? And I was like hoping that Kate Winslet would come in because we love her. His name's Rufus Sewell. Sewell? The one that plays Jasper in it. Love. That guy's so nice in person. That young man. What are your guys' favorite movies? Is it getting dark? Yeah. June 29th. What were we filming? Oh, I see. Okay. Hoi oi oi. I got so many. Where do I start? Gotta start with one. You can start with one and then put the reason why. Or start with 10 and put the reasons why you love them. Should I put that as the question? What's your favorite movie? Beverly Hills Cop. Funny. Donnie and Brisk. Wow. Okay. Very deep. I'm trying to remember my favorite scene from that movie. Should I have gone classic? Okay, if it has to be a classic movie, I would do... Yes, yeah. Very... If I do classic... I would either choose On the Waterfront, or It's a Wonderful Life, or... I don't know, there's a lot of beautiful classic movies because of the way they would stage things, you know, like the dance numbers. They would use like the full sound stage, and there's always like this staircase or something. Very hard, but I will say like Sound of Music is amazing. The King and I, friggin' crazy. Hard to find, I guess not so hard. What's your favorite movie in the past 5 years? I really like One Battle After Another. I saw it twice in 70mm. The original Wizard of Oz. Very good. Yeah. Add a Q&A sticker. Check notifications instantly. I don't know what that is. There's like these weird pop-ups that say stuff, and I'm like, I don't know what that does. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. What dress am I wearing? Sorry, I'm doing invoicing for different things. Oh, the baby is so cute. Dang. Almost a year ago. You know what's a trip? is when time flies very fast. What? Last 5 years is hard. Yeah, I can tell because you're called 1990s memories. What is something you like to do that slows down time? Or maybe time doesn't slow down. Maybe you're just stuck in the 1990s. I don't really like to talk about what I write. I say that I write it, but I don't want to talk about it because I have friends that are like supportive-ish and unsupportive, and both sides of the feedback are not my favorite reactions, so I don't really like to talk about it, if that makes sense, you know? Because you have some people who are like, what does that mean? What's this? What is this? Well, and that's not, I don't like that. But if you want to see something, I forgot, if you want to see something that I did write and act in and self-fund, you can find it on YouTube. It's called, the thing is you have to type in my name and the title because it's a comedy web series. Oh, that's pretty. Pierre. I know you're talking about Pierre. Don't worry. I'll see you, Pierre. It's called Hand Jobs, but it's not about that. It's about hand modeling. So when you watch it, it's the vibe of The Office with confessionals, and it's about hand modeling, basically. It's just a silly name. So, provocative name, yeah. So if you go on YouTube and you type in hand jobs, Hana Lu, Hana, last name Liu, you will find the series, and there's 12 episodes. And I did that in my early 20s just because. Oh, the girl that's in it, starring in it with me, I met her on a commercial shoot for Samsung, and it was so fun. Like, she was very much she wasn't oddball. It was just like she had more personality than anybody else. Everyone was very like J. Crew looking, and then she brought like vibrant colors. She brought like a tutu. She brought this jacket that was made with clear plastic, and it had I can't tell, I don't remember if it was stickers or if it was just like patches of art on the inside, but it looked so sick. And then I was like, I gotta be friends with this girl because she's so cool. And she has a great personality and good energy and just like very open. And so we became friends and wrote that series basically at Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf. And then we did it. So that was fun. Very fun. It's also very cool to see like what you can create with your friends on a little baby budget. Because I think I was in my 20s, not making a lot of money, but still ended up putting a couple thousand into it just for fun. And that's a cool flex. It's a cool life flex. Sorry. Um, good. You okay? What happened? What are you doing? Are you okay? You just wanted space? Did he bite you? She's dramatic. I'm so sorry. That was loud. Are you okay? What happened? What happened? You good? No butt touch. Yeah, you're so good. What else? I know. I will say she will complain out of nowhere. Sometimes. That was called for. I think the cat accidentally like made a biscuit into her, you know? I'm looking at these dinners because I have to figure out what I'm getting paid for. So this is like a dinner. Why is this plugged in like that? I don't need to plug it in like this. This was at Pizzana. It was like a collaboration dinner, Mexican and Italian. And then this, Mori Nozomi, which is over in Beverly Hills. Like, what the heck? I also accidentally left my keys in the bathroom, and this is when Labubu was the craziest thing ever. So I had Labubu holding a Sharpie because it's work related. But the freaking, look at that, fresh wasabi behind. Oh my God, it's so yummy. It made me want sushi so bad right now. Ugh. Someone is loud as heck out there. Look at this crab with caviar, is insane. Oh my God. And the fresh wasabi. I'm so hungry right now. I need to order something. Maybe I should order something. The best thing about that meal was it was free. And we love a free meal. It wasn't a date or anything. It was my friend. His friend was supposed to join him, but his friend ended up missing his flight. So he had already paid for it and couldn't get a refund. And he was like, hey, just give this to somebody. And he was like, hey, you like food? And I was like, yes, I like food. And then we went and ate. And this is 19 days after I met this friend. And I was like, that's so great. Look how pretty this plate is. It looks like water. Oh my God. This cable, sorry. Like, gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. For free. What should I eat? I want to eat something. I want to eat something nice. Maybe something spicy. Maybe something noodly. Who knows? Ooh. Oh, freaking yummy. Look at this, look at this mango sticky rice. Oh, God. I should just have like a projector behind me and PowerPoint present all this food. It's not helping that I'm hungry. What do I have in my fridge? I don't know. What are you guys making? What time is it where you're at? Because if I'm talking about food and it's like 10 p.m. where you're at, I'm so sorry because you should not be thinking about food. You should be going to sleep. Oh, look at this steak. Oh my God. This little steak. Also, seeing this is crazy because is it 10 p.m.? Oh my gosh. So sorry. I'm a good photographer of food. This is good. Oh, it's making me hungry. What photo is this? Excuse me, sorry. Am I allowed to ask where you live, or is that weird? I'm assuming one of you lives in New York because you went to the Met, but that's just me generalizing. Oh, this sushi looks so good. Okay, this isn't helping. Ooh, my nails look good. Sorry, I have to go through photos for this project, and it is not the best idea. It's not the best idea, 'cause I'm getting hungry. I'm getting so freaking hungry. What the heck is this? I wish I lived in New York. I love New York. I have friends that hire me. They live in New York and then they fly here to work and then they hire me. And I wish it was the other way around. I wish I lived in New York so I can work with them on productions and stuff. I like that we're talking about New York, and I see this Levon Bakery, which is what I got as a gift. And oh, so good. You live in New York? Everyone lives in New York. That's so sick. That New York energy, you know what I mean? So fun. Okay, July. Found the day. What time was this at? What would you cook if I showed up in New York spontaneously?
I don't know if I'm red. I don't know if I'm red.
3 p.m.? What the hell? Also, what is your favorite thing to cook? I need my other external hard drive. Dang it. Where did I put it? I played the drums the other night and it was wonderful. I was at the studio and it was a real good time. We like hung out till 2 a.m. It was just fun energy all over. Exceptional. What's this? No idea. Oh, my ankle's gonna crack. Okay. Do you believe in life after love? I can burn it and love yourself. I really don't think it's strong enough. See, there are questions I want to ask, like what part of New York? Blah, blah, blah. My friend lives in Dumbo. A couple of my friends live in Dumbo, or their office is in Dumbo. Sunday school is in Dumbo. This bento box is crazy. Look at this freaking bento box that my friend made. Oh, holy shit. Oh my gosh. Ugh. I'm so hungry. Upper East Side, Manhattan. Very nice. My friend lives there, too. Her name's Kim. That'd be so crazy if you guys lived next to each other. Chicken cutlet with vodka sauce, penne with veggies, and grated cheese, or New York strip with potatoes sliced into french fries, but baked olive oil, and some creamed spinach. That sounds really good and filling. Brooklyn. My friend lives there too. Oh, I wish I lived in New York. I'm also really hungry now. That's so messed up. That sounds so good. Vodka sauce. What the heck? What the heck? I want some vodka sauce now. Yummy. I'm just like drooling in my mouth. This is so bad. Vodka sauce. Cute. Red velvet cake, cannoli cream on top, 7-layered cookies. What are 7-layered cookies? I've never had 7-layered cookies. Am I problematic if I say I think red velvet is like a little too chocolatey for me? Or maybe I just don't like too much chocolate. I don't like chocolate that much. I have a very like Asian palate. It's gotta be lighter on the sweetness. Oh, this is a flower arrangement I did. So cute. Oh my freaking. Ooh. I think I stubbed my toe. That's a cute flower arrangement. So I'm also, oh, rainbow cookies. That's yummy. Cute. Very Italian. Are you Italian? It's giving Italian energy. Seven-layer cookie. I think I know what rainbow cookies are. It's like red. It's Italian, right? It's like a square, and it's like red, orange, yellow. You know. Also, I have a question. Because I'm looking through these photos, right? Oh my god, like this is stunning. This is a freaking strawberry cake. What the heck? You're a mix of a lot of things. That's amazing. Love it. When you have to hang out with somebody, or when you're hanging out with somebody you like hanging out with, but they are asking if somebody else can join the hangout and you don't particularly mind if they're there, but the thing is when they're there, it's like they're receiving, they just expect a lot of energy from you. that it's like, oh, like how do you do that? Because I just saw a photo of somebody and I'm like, oh my God. The energy drainer. Very hard for me. And I always have like a very close friend that's like, we should hang out with them. We should do this and this. And I'm like, no, I don't have enough energy for that. I cannot. Okay. Okay, August. This was in August? Wow. Also, random question. If I did do vlogs and stuff, how long should they be? Like, should they be only like 10 minutes? Little baby ones? Or should they be longer? I'm not sure. Oh, look at this. Look at this fur kaki. This is in Hong Kong. This is a passion fruit mango furikake. Like, so juicy. And there is this, one of my favorite cocktails ever is this. It's at Gokhan in Hong Kong. And this is called Mapo Tofu. And it's like so freaking good. Mmm. Ooh. And it has Wagyu on it. Sorry, why did I forget that? It's Wagyu Mapo Tofu. And it's like, what is it? I think I can look it up. Here we go. It doesn't tell you what. It tells you flavor profile. So it says Japanese Wagyu, 8-spice chili oil, Sichuan pepper served with saga biori rice. So I'm not sure what. I'm actually realizing that that was the dish we got. That was the Wagyu Mapo Tofu, which is different from the drink. Okay, so this is the Mapo Tofu, which is Wagyu. Crazy. Fried ice cream? Wait, I gotta catch up. I'm in the... I hate being dragged to hang on. Yeah. Fried ice cream? Not really, no. It's kinda... It reminds me of all-you-can-eat sushi a little bit too much. Do you like fried ice cream? I'm trying to think of a nice fried ice cream I had. And it was just like a ball of green tea ice cream that was just fried. Like battered and fried. It wasn't life-changing. I don't have to match their energy. That's very true. Very true. But see, if I'm not matching to theirs, then they're gonna match to mine. But also, it's really hard for someone to match to my energy when they're like so much energy. So much. Very hard. Ooh. So cute. Sorry, I'm like looking at this. These memes. It's interesting because the photos are cute, but I do remember things that happened at one of these dinners that was very like not my favorite thing. What message? What would blow my socks off? Ooh, oh no, sorry. I don't know how to show this message. Ooh. Did you ever go to Cold Stone? Yeah. Cold Stone with, what's it called? Cheesecake ice cream and Butterfingers mixed in. Do I like Cold Stone? Not particularly. I don't really. I think it's a little heavy on the cream. But I like gelatos more. Is that weird? An apple pie amata ice cream. What's that? Is that from Cold Stone? Apple pie sounds good. Like if they crumbled that in there, insane. Ooh, fun. Yeah, I don't really go to Cold Stone. Ooh. I really want to go to a museum right now. They are so beautiful. Gelato, I got a few places that you're. What places? Are they in New York? Oh, I need to eat something soon. Ooh, cute. Villa Bate Alba in Brooklyn. Have I been to the Louvre? I have been, but not inside. Because every time I go, I don't have time to go inside, which is unfortunate. I would love to go though. I know in France, or maybe it's just Lyon, where they do like, is it called like Government Week or something? Or Government Day, and everything, like all of the government buildings are free, and you can visit like the Opera House, and you can visit like the Parliament building. It's not Parliament, but you know what I'm talking about, like City Hall, and I'm not thinking of it correctly. Villabate Alba. Okay, wait, I have to use this computer. Villabate Alba. What is Villabate Alba famous for? Cannoli, rainbow cookies, cartocci, and savory items like arancini. Very decadent. Yes. Juicy. Where's the gelato? Here we go. Oh, watermelon. You know what's interesting is like my tummy hurts looking at this because I feel like I would eat too much. I do like to go like in France to the boulangerie and get a bunch of their, the mango dessert. Amazing. I think Lyon had like the best food, hands down. 18th Avenue, yeah, I think I was looking at it. I exited. It looks busy. It looks like a busy place. I will say I like a little more low key. They have it looks like there's a line out the door all the time. Vibe. Let's look at Vibe. Oh my god, it's huge on the inside. Wow, lots of cakes. Little pastries. Little cones. Bread. Ooh la la. Whoa. Yo. It's making my eyes water from how sweet it is. How sweet it is to be loved by you. Do you want to see? Oh, what is this? Why does it always hide comments? You know, low-key spots. That's good. I did this flower arrangement. Okay, you can hate it if you want. I don't care. But it's for a restaurant. And I think that was the first flower arrangement that I did for that restaurant. So cute. So pretty. Okay. What is this? Oh, yummy. I really want to go to Antico Nuovo right now and like have some wine and a pasta and a focaccia. Oh, this photo's adorable. Ooh, wait, did Bob's Burger have their 100th episode? Like, can I show this cake? Hold on one second. I worked on a job that was celebrating Bob's Burgers' 100th episode. 100 episode. Was it 100th episode? Maybe it wasn't. Hold on. Please don't tell me it was like the 1,000. Oh, 300th episode. Sorry. I can't see. 300th episode. They've already passed their 100th episode. Versailles had an amazing time. Oh. Yes. The Palace of Versailles is stunning. I remember going there. Incredible. Incredible, incredible. Fall of 2025. So I'm assuming this is out already. Yes, it is. So I can show you when I worked. This woman who makes cakes did this freaking, I look like a child, burger. Hold on. That looked like it was in the show. Do you see that? It's huge. It was massive. Massive cake. Some of it wasn't cake, you know, some of it was sculpture, but it was massive. And then their like lunch area is Bob's Burger, like their meeting area. How do I do this? And it has everything from the set in there. Love that. And you can sit in the booths. It was so nice. Oh, such good people. So funny too. Okay. Cute. I miss working at Fox Studio. Do I watch any other cartoons? Honestly, I don't watch cartoons. I grew up on The Simpsons. But I don't have time to watch a lot of stuff right now. I tried to watch the new Anaconda movie last night. Ooh, the clouds are so pink. Pretty. It's like light blue, and then there's little puffy clouds, and it goes from hot pink up and goes into lavender. And it's so pretty outside. Yeah, I think I miss watching The Simpsons. I heavily grew up on that. And I think all of those 90s things, do you know what I mean? Like Power Rangers. Power Rangers is not a cartoon, sorry. I was thinking of Rocket Power, SpongeBob. Yeah, OG Simpsons is great. Futurama. What else? Can't remember. As Told by Ginger. I only watched a little bit of that. I like Kim Possible. This is like when I'm young though. Because I don't think I would still watch that right now. But it's a good time. Nick in the 90s, yeah. Yeah. Really good cartoons. I also watched Nick at Night, which was weird. Because they were like adult shows. I don't know if they were adult shows, it's just some of the stuff went over my head, but I would still watch it. What is all this? Okay, I think I might stop filming because I'm gonna start editing and it's gonna be like you're gonna hear the same lines and stuff over and over again, and you're gonna hear Chinese, and it's gonna be overstimulating. Whereas this was lovely. Power Rangers. So good. Cute. Yummy. Nice seeing you. Sorry, I got lost in this whole thing again. Okay, I'm gonna go into editing. Maybe I have time to edit that, what's it called? Try on haul first, and then I can just upload that at 7:30. I'm also off work tomorrow. We will see. Let me upload and let me see what I can do. Okay? Okay. Also can't tell if the lighting's great because I'm not a gaffer. I don't know how to do lighting. But I know how to do the comedy portion of it. So hopefully it's entertaining enough. And I hope the audio works because I had the mic and I was holding it, but it wasn't showing. Because on the DJI you can like see the mic levels. Wasn't showing it. So maybe I will have to steal the microphones, saved stuff imported in, match up the audio, blah 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 blah. Yeah. Y'all are amazing. Thank you for hanging out for literally 2 hours. Insane. 2 hours and a half. So long. Okay, have the best night. Good night. Boop.